Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, everyone, now let's continue our lesson. In the previous topic, we have already learned about present simple and present progressive. Okay, and now we are going to learn about simple past. Okay, to how to express activity which happened in the past. So in the previous meeting, you guys studied about a present simple or how to express a habits or daily routines, as well as to express actions which happen at the time speaking. Okay, so in present simple, both in present simple or present progressive, we normally we always use base form, yeah, verb base form, or maybe you're familiar with verb one. Okay, but in simple past, we usually use verb uh, we usually use verb two. Okay, if maybe you're familiar with verb two, but actually we call this uh, verb form. Okay, the second verb form. Okay, which is verb two, right? Okay, now let's start first. Okay. Yeah. Well, before we go further to learn simple past, can you please change these verbs first to the simple past? The first is Isabel takes dance lesson. As you may know, take is the best form, yeah, verb base form of take. So if you want to change the verb to be past, it becomes verb two or second verb. Yeah, took. How about listen? Max and Mehdi listen to loud music. It becomes, yeah, listened. And then this one, I don't drive to school. It becomes, yeah. So in present simple, for negative sentence, we use do, don't, or doesn't, right? It depends on the subject. However, in present simple, we always use didn't. Okay, we always use did. Okay, did. No matter whatever is the subject, you must use did for negative sentence. Okay, how about this? Yeah, in present we use do or does, but in past we use did. Okay, for example, do you live in an apartment? So it becomes did you live in an apartment? This one too. In present, does your sister go to medical school? It becomes, yeah, did your sister go to medical school? All right. Okay, guys. The simple past, okay, or the verb one, verb two, okay, the verb two. Uh, the simple past is used to talk about activities or situations that began and ended in the past. So, for example, yesterday, last night, 2 days ago, or in 2015. So, be careful, okay? Nah, kalau simple present, activity-nya simple present ya, yang minggu lalu, yang materi sebelumnya. Kalau simple present itu startnya in the past dan masih dilakukan di masa sekarang dan masih akan dilakukan di masa depan, future ya. Nah, sedangkan simple past itu no, actionnya start in the past and stop or ended in the past too. Oke, jadi dia mulainya in the past, endednya, stopnya, berhentinya, selesainya activity itu juga in the past. Oke, any activity or situation it start and stop in the past. Oke, nah, for example, Miss Tira ate sate padang last night. Kapan Miss Tira makan sate padangnya? Iya, last night. Masih nggak sampai sekarang? Enggak kan? Kalau Miss makan satenya dari tadi malam sampai sekarang, waduh, saya kayak Susana dong ya, makan sate 200 tusuk bang. Okay, yeah, so be careful, yeah, remember the concept, the structure. So we use verb to for simple past, and then the activities start and stop in the past. For example, Mary walked down yesterday, and then I stayed home last weekend. Okay. Nah, guys, as you may know, simple past tense or most regular verb is formed by adding ed. Ya, verb itu kan ada dua macam ya dalam bahasa Inggris, ada irregular verb sama regular verb. Nah, kalau dia regular verbs itu untuk simple pastnya harus kita kasih ending ed. Jadi dia berakhiran ed. Dari kata kerja dasarnya itu wajib kita kasih akhiran ed. Nah, konsep semacam ini itu tidak ada dalam bahasa Indonesia. Oke, semuanya ada dalam tidak ada aktivitasnya terjadi di kemarin atau malam ini ataupun besok, tetap saja kan kata kerja dasarnya itu tidak berubah. Sedangkan bahasa Inggris berubah tergantung konteks waktunya. Oke. Nah, for simple past we use second verb ya. So walked, I stayed home last week. Or example, Bob played tennis yesterday evening. Our plane landed on the on time last night. Okay. Nah, this one is regular verb form. Nah, kalau dia semuanya itu dia kalau regular tinggal menambahkan akhiran ed saja, kata kerja dasarnya dikasih ed. Nah, look at this. For statement or positive statement, all the subject we use verb to. Okay. Nah, jadi dia tidak ada perubahan antara subjek. Kalau dalam present simple kan kalau subjeknya tunggal, kata kerja dasarnya kita kasih ending s atau is ya. Tapi kalau kalau subjeknya plural kan tidak. Nah, jadi ada perbedaan kalau untuk present simple. Tapi kalau untuk simple past, all subject must use verb, second verb, oke? Okay? Nah, jadi nggak masalah subjeknya mau tunggal, mau jamak, semua pakai kata kerja bentuk kedua. And then how about negative sentence? In the present simple we use don't or doesn't, okay? Nah, in simple past all subject we use did not, okay? Or didn't. And then verbnya tadi yang verb 2-nya itu balik ke verb ori, okay? Verb base, kata kerja dasarnya. Jadi dia tidak boleh didn't walked. Di sini didn't, kalian tambahkan ed lagi di sini itu nggak boleh. Oke. Okay? Nah, so pay attention on the structure. So after subject, guys, you follow by didn't and then you use original verb. Yeah, for negative sentence. How about the question? Okay, for the question you move all did at the beginning of sentence before the subject. Okay, this one, did I, all subject just move did before subject and then followed by subject, then followed by the verb. Again, the verb must be verb base. Okay, kata kerja dasarnya. So for example, did I walk, did you walk? And then for short answer, so look at kalau jawabannya cuma yes atau no aja, yes no question. Ya udah, kalian cukup yes atau no, subject and then followed by did. Kalau positif, yes I did atau no I didn't. Okay, that's for the structure, untuk struktur kalimatnya. Okay, let's look at the example. They watch, for regular verbs ya. They watched a movie last night. I answered the question yesterday. So look at this. This is the verb, the second verb, and then this is the time expression, keterangan waktunya. Nah, kata kerja dasarnya kita kasih akhiran ed karena dia regular verbs. And then we graduated from college in 2007. Graduate, from the word graduate, and then you need to add D in 2017. Nah, ini kan ada tahun ya, in 2017. So what does it mean? It means ya tamatnya di tahun itu, nggak sampai sekarang kan tamatnya. So guys, make sure when you express a certain activity in the certain situation, we use simple past. Okay. Next, Andriana studied for 6 hours last night. Look at this. We graduated from college in 2017. Andriana studied for 6 hours last night. So guys, activities or situation that began and ended in the past. Okay, so like this in 2017 and last night. That's simple past. Jadi simple past itu activity-nya atau situasinya itu mulai dan stop berakhir di masa lampau. Ya ini for example untuk contoh kalimat ini in 2017 ya udah dia stop di tahun itu, nggak ada hubungan dengan sekarang. Last night ya tadi malam, nggak ada sampai sekarang. Nah, this is very important to understand the structure because it's related to present perfect. Ya, nanti akan berhubungan dengan perfect lagi ke depannya. Jadi diingat kalau present perfect itu nanti dia aktivitinya start in the past dan masih terjadi sampai masa sekarang. Ya, itu dalam kurun waktu tertentu. Jadi kalau jadi diingat betul nih kalau untuk to express activity which happen, which start, which begin and ended in the past, we use simple past. Okay. Next. Nah, and this one, all the subject use verb to, all the subject, and then for negative we use didn't and back to verb ori. Okay, back to verb base ya, kata kerja dasarnya verb ori. Okay, the question, ya did, and then the subject, I, you, she, he, we, they, atau whoever, the subject, and then followed by verb base-nya, and then followed by keterangan waktu. Short answer kalau iya yes she did or yes they did, and for negative you can simply say no she or he, we or they didn't. Okay. Oh, there is a game, but unfortunately, because we are not online, I make videos, so you can't play the game. If we can meet in the Zoom, yeah, we can play the game then. Now, okay, so as I told you earlier, in simple past, there is regular verb and irregular verb, okay? So now, this one, it's about irregular verb. Now, some verbs have irregular form, okay? So, for example, I ate breakfast this morning. So, this one, ate. What is the verb base of ate? Iya, eat. Okay, very good. How about example in B? Shu took a taxi to the airport yesterday. What is the verb one? The verb base of took? Take, yeah, correct. How about C? I was sick yesterday. Ya, ya, am ya. Nah, kalau dalam kalimat present we use am is are for in present simple and present progressive, while in expressing past time, okay, you use was and were, not is, am, or are anymore. Okay, if the subject plural, they, you, yeah, we, or the students, we use were. Yeah, for example, they were at home last night. Okay. Now let's study the form, yeah, the structure. Look at the structure. Subject first, and then verb, verb past, yeah. Uh, this one, second verb. What do we call that? And then for negative, we use didn't and back to verb original verb. Oke, okay? Jadi di sini bukan leave at ya, nggak ada. Jadi kalian nanti please guys check in your book or in your uncle Google who knows everything. You can simply type there irregular verb and then the list of the verb will appear. Okay, so not for irregular verb you cannot add ed like regular verb. Okay, so what are the regular verb? They are there in the list. You can just simply check them. Okay, and remember them. All right, so left, and then for negative didn't leave, and then did, you just need to move did at the beginning of sentence, and then subject, and then the original verb. And then for short answer you can say yes I did or no I didn't. All right, coming, coming please, coming, salam. Oh yes, this one. Yeah. The example, our family ate lunch outside yesterday. Okay, what is the base form of ate? Yeah, eat. Correct. So because you want to express, because this family had their lunch outside yesterday, so we use second verb. Yeah. All right. Next, we slept in tents on vacation last summer. You see, slept. Slept is the second verb of, yeah, sleep. All right, very good. Next, I understood the assignment yesterday. What is the original verb of understood? Understand, correct, very good. Nah, okay, so let's look at this. The You see irregular past verb, it's ate, slept, understood. Yeah, the verb one is eat, sleep, and understand. Because you guys express activity which happened in the past, we cannot use the original verb. Okay, you cannot use the verb ori. You have to use second verb. Okay. Yeah, and then this one, the simple past for be. So as you may know, the simple present for be is MR is, right? So when it comes to simple past, you have to use was and were. So for example, I was a lifeguard last summer. So it just happened last summer. So now, for example, I am no longer a lifeguard. I was a lifeguard but last summer, but now it means I'm no longer a lifeguard. Okay. Next, they were in the Belgium last month. Last month I was, for example, in a Belgium. So this one we use were because the subject are plural. Okay, they were in Belgium last month. Okay, so this one, the simple past form of be, was, and were, we use if after the subject isn't followed by verb. Okay, all right. Okay, how about the negative sentence? Well, the negative sentence is very easy. You just need to add not at after the be, was or were. Okay, you just need to add not after was and were. And if it made to be contraction, so it become wasn't and weren't. The question, you just need to move the was and were at the beginning of sentence. It depends on the subject. So if the subject plural, you use were. If the subject singular, you use was. So for example, was she at home last week? Or were you at home last week? The short answer to respond is yes, I was, or yes, he was, or yes, you were, or yes, they were. If it is negative, you can respond no, she wasn't, and no, they weren't, for example. Okay, guys. What do you think? What's the answer? Blah blah blah. Go shopping yesterday. Did, was, or were? Yeah, did. Very good. Number two. Blah blah blah. You at the mall. Is there any verb? Nah, di sini kan ada verb pakai did, tapi kalau tidak ada verb pakai be ya. You was or were? Yes, very good. Were. How about you buy blah blah blah? You buy anything? Did, was, or were? Buy is a verb. Yeah, we use did. Very good. Next. The clerk helpful? Did, or was, or were? Is there any verb? No. Okay, so simple. You just need to add was. Okay, very good. Next. Blah, blah, blah. You pay credit cash or a credit card? Yeah, there is a verb here, so you can use did. All right. How about this? I blah, blah, blah. Some medicine for my headache? Yeah, I took. How about you? Ava, the wrong book to class today. What is the second verb of bring? Yes, brought. Correct. Next. Zach, blah, 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 last night. Worked. Okay, yeah, this is irregular verb, a regular verb. How about number 4? We, blah, 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 have a great time at the wedding. Have, yeah, what is the second verb of have? Yeah. Have? Okay. Good. How about number 5? I blah 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 up early and blah 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 for a run. Wake. What is the verb? Second verb of wake? Woke. And then go? When? Yeah. And the last, Oliver, dinner, and I. Okay, yeah, cooked and made. Okay. Okay, guys, for more practice, try the exercise for chart 2212222. Okay. For the exercise, please check the PDF, okay, related to present simple, regular verb and irregular verb, okay. Please check the PDF that I shared previously, okay. Well, guys, I think that's all for this session. Inshallah, I'll see you again in the next video. Okay, nice to meet you. Bye-bye.